It's the New Green Whistle Show. Hello and welcome to the greenest, the whistliest, and just outright newest show on the internet. It is the New Green Whistle Show, and this week we are sitting down with these three. It is episode 16! So let's get going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Allow me to introduce you to veterans of the New Green Whistle Show, the Flesh Velvet, with their song 27, Roll Tape!
Why must I be this way? Can I just live in peace today? Why was I dead these cells? In a prison someone dwell. Will heaven hold a place for me, or will hell have the only seed? Oh, queen rules the kingdom of us only soul. My darkest hour has come. Oh, queen rules the kingdom of us only soul. My darkest hour has come.
The Flesh Velvet debuted in episode 10 and went home with 4 whistles, and it seems they have indeed taken our words to heart and have come back strong with this song. Leaning on the side of Soundgarden's, the vocals are most Cornelian indeed, and whilst the instrumentals do follow suit with good uses of transitions, mood changes and riffs all over the place, they do not really converse with the vocal line, but instead stay in their regimented format, which is kind of repetitive. This is the key to the Flesh Velvet's impending success, and as such we thoroughly recommend that you grab yourself a copy of 27, which is out on all the good online platforms. And if you are in the UK, make sure you get yourself down to a show because they're touring! All of the dates are available right down there, along with their information. They will be coming away with a wonderful 4.5 whistles! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, check them out right here and in the description down below. Woo! Next up, ladies and gentlemen, not since the days of the Commitments have we seen something like this, so I would like to remind you of what we are talking about. Roll the clip!
The Irish are the blacks of Europe, and Dubliners are the blacks of Ireland, and the Northside Dubliners are the blacks of Dublin. So say it once, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Man, this is exciting. It's Ireland's very own Mad A.B. Slim with his track, True Hip Hoppers. Roll that!
You with the dopest lines mankind has to offer. I listen to the 90s Queen Latifah of the because I'm a true hip hopper. I might rock a bit of the devour and spit because the fabric for my rhymes rather heavy and thick. You know how it is. I build rap up, I carry the 90s era into the 24th century. The realness of all around me and give 'em plenty. You see me on the street, I'll drop a rhyme for you and your friends. Because hip hop's about delivering a message, and if you can beatbox, skibbles a length. I'll rhyme all day, it doesn't bother me. You can hear from my mouth on the troubles to the economy. And painting a picture, man, I'll colour a bit mahogany. Or describe an image, I give you a 16 bar verse. How I went through all the blues to get fair and end up meeting you. I'm describing your entire life from birth to now, giving MC some respect. That's Mad A.B. Slim, giving you freshness, doing it proud. Only true hip hoppers will know the lines and the favourite MC is the pure consciousness from the late 80s to throughout the 90s up to today. I'm walking on my own stuff, 80s walking away. Only true hip hoppers will know the lines and the favourite MC is the pure consciousness from the late 80s to throughout the 90s up to today. Walking on me own stuff, 80s walking away.
Steaming in with the scent of the 90s, this song takes me back to playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, getting down to House of Pain, The High and the Mighty, and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. all of which are present as influences in this track, alongside the Antwoord. A surprising thing to hear on this track, but it is accepted with open arms by this reviewer, though it isn't without its weaknesses that show up in the hook. I can see what you're trying to go for here, but it is just a little bit too wordy and could do with a touch of space to give the listener a bit of respite from the heavy verses. Coming away with 3.5 whistles tonight, it feels like the beginning of something new and interesting for sure. Get down with the 90s revival right here, and of course in that description down below. For the third and final layer of tonight's musical sandwich, I give you rock duo from Bucks, 12 Hour Avenue, with their song Waiting For what? We don't know, so stay tuned and roll that tape!
What night are we waiting for? What night are you waiting on? The memories we wrote felt like another life. And the times that you were my unwed wife. Now the words you sang cut through my head like a knife. I could howl at the moon and dream that it's resonating you.
Now, in all honesty, we did have to start the video a little bit after the intro, which brings us to the first point of discussion about this song. And that is that although the delicate verse is beautiful, it's simply too long, and it's critical to catch the listener's attention. And between the song being 5 minutes long and the intro lasting for a lifetime, it feels as though the song could stand to lose a lot of listeners before it has a chance to uncover itself and expose its complete and utter rock and roll grandeur. Perhaps in need of just a tempo increase, this is an impressive offering. The 12 Hour Avenue's debut on the show, and we'll earn them a solid 3 whistles tonight. Check them out right here, and beg for their return to the show in the comments down below. That is all we have time for tonight. For those of you who don't know, we are on YouTube and Facebook Watch now. That's right. So tell us where you are watching from in the comments down below. We upload every Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. PST. Make sure to hit us up at one of the socials on screen right now if you want to submit to the show or just ask us an inappropriate question. This has been the New Green Whistle Show, and I am still Laurent. So till next time, a good night.